Kody Brown's management of the Coyote Pass property has sparked ongoing conflict in recent seasons of Sister Wives. The 14-acre plot in Flagstaff, Arizona, was bought by the Brown family in 2018 for $820,000. The original plan was to build 4 separate homes, one for each of Kody Brown's wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robin, within a shared, connected living space. However, as the family faced growing tensions, separations, and shifting dynamics, the dream began to fall apart. Disagreements over the land's future eventually led to a division of ownership and discussions about selling the property altogether, adding more strain to family ties. The Coyote Pass property in Flagstaff has been an important part of Sister Wives since the Brown family moved from Las Vegas in season 13. The family, known for their polygamous lifestyle, settled on the land in Arizona. But in season 19, Meri, one of Kody Brown's ex-wives, announced she was moving to Utah to start fresh. This decision brought up problems with the future of the property. Kody and his 4 wives, though he's only legally married to one now, own the land together. It's divided into 4 sections, with each wife owning part and Kody sharing ownership of each piece. A $340,000 payment was made. In Sister Wives season 19, the Brown family faced money problems and had 75 days to pay off what they owed on the Coyote Pass land. If they didn't pay on time, the bank could take the property. Meri, one of Kody's ex-wives, had announced she was leaving and only owned part of one section of the land. Because of this, her time on the show focused on her concerns about losing everything if Kody had to sell the land. She was worried she wouldn't get her share if things went badly, and the property was taken or sold. According to The Direct, in June 2023, U.S. Sun reported that Kody and his ex-wife Janelle had cleared a $340,000 debt on the Coyote Pass land, officially paying it off. They also settled a separate $140,000 balance on a parcel under Robin's name, Kody's current wife. According to the Fidelity National Title Agency, the land was fully paid for, suggesting a possible shift in the storyline for season 19. The latest development came in August, when Kody and Robin listed the entire property for sale at $1.65 million, as reported by In Touch, hinting at big changes ahead. How much money Christine got? By August 2022, it was revealed Christine had gifted back her part of Coyote Pass to the family at a loss. Christine wished to move back to her home state of Utah and to distance herself from her husband and the rest of the wives, so she sold the property to Kody for $10. According to People, Christine chose to classify the transaction as a deed of gift, asking only $10 from her family. The land was valued at $213,420 at the time. Christine announced her separation from Kody in November 2021, and signed over the parcel in July 2022. How much money Janelle got? Janelle's share of Coyote Pass has caused conflict with Kody, with both parties claiming different ownership percentages. Initially, Kody claimed to own a majority of the land, while Janelle and Meri asserted they each had 25%. However, recent reports indicate Kody has redivided the property, giving him and Robin 50% ownership each, with Janelle and Meri each receiving 25% ownership. Janelle has also hired a lawyer to represent her interests in the matter, as reported by People. How much money Meri got? At first, StarkasmIG on Instagram reported that Kody transferred ownership of a smaller Coyote Pass plot to Meri and Janelle for just $10. However, the outlet later corrected the story, revealing that Kody gave them a larger share than first believed. Updated records show 4 family members now co-own the 2 larger lots, which each have distinct acreage, and are also dividing the 2 smaller, equally sized plots. Brown was overcome by a wave of emotion while moving ex-wife Meri Brown to Utah, and she didn't see it coming. Meri's just on point today. She's just the wonderful woman that I would have liked to have been married to, Kody, 55, told the cameras during the Sunday, November 24th, episode of Sister Wives. after laughing and joking around with Meri, 53, in the kitchen of her Arizona home. The exes, who confirmed their split in January 2023 after more than 30 years together, were on good terms during the episode as Kody helped her pack up her home. "Hey, listen, we are like the best divorced couple ever," Meri told Kody and her brother-in-law, Nathan, who was also there to help her move. "Yeah, she is the favorite divorced wife," Kody teased, referring to his other exes, Kody Brown and Janelle Brown. Sister wives Kody Brown says he's willing to fake being in love with Meri Brown, but she's done. The pair's fun and games came to an end when Kody successfully unpacked Meri's things at her bed and breakfast in Utah. When he went to leave, he started to cry and wouldn't let go of Meri. "Meri, it's the end of the era. It's a great run, but I'm not going to let it get me down," Kody said through tears. "Always blows me away that you get emotional like this. I just don't understand," Meri said in response. Once Meri pulled away, Kody explained that this is the first time he's really come to terms with the finality of their breakup. Sister Wives star Meri Brown sometimes wonders whether she wasted time with Kody Brown. "We had something special. I'm not bitter anymore. I'm not angry. I'm glad you and I got that figured out. I'm glad that we were able to be friends. I'm glad that you're my favorite ex-wife," Kody said. "But it's the weirdest thing to be in that place. It is just heartbreaking in a way." He continued, "I love the life I have, but it's a very different life than what I had 3 years ago, you know? And it just seemed like everybody else just went, this isn't important." Kody confessed that he'd been so angry with Kody and Janelle that "I haven't been able to really address the mourning. I've just been angry." Meri Brown claims Kody Brown won't give a crap about her moving to Utah in Sister Wives preview. But when it comes to his relationship with Meri, he said, "I'm through that anger phase." Kody proceeded to apologize for his wrongdoings, saying, "I'm sorry about the 7 years. But I'm glad we did it because now I can mourn a loss instead of being angry. Does that make sense?" Kody continued to spiral, telling Meri that if you marry again that he won't be weird, admitting that the last few minutes got weird. Sister Wives recap. Kody says he wouldn't have left wives no matter how much I didn't love them. When one of Meri's friends, who was watching the whole exchange, asked Kody, "Would you be the flower girl?" he replied, "No, I get to walk her down the aisle." Kody's remarks stunned Meri, who married Kody in 1990. The couple got legally divorced in 2014, and Kody married fourth wife Robin Brown and adopted her children from another marriage. Meri and Kody remained in a spiritual union for nearly another decade before they agreed it was over. "I don't get it. I don't know where this is coming from. I do not understand it," Meri told the cameras. "He has made it clear that he did not want me in his life. So why this emotion?" Sister Wives Meri Brown's most honest quotes about moving forward after Kody Brown split. Meri, who shares Leon with Kody, was gobsmacked by Kody talking about her future relationships as well. "The fact that he's saying he wants to walk me down the aisle when I get married again, I'm like, why would he say that?" she said in a confessional. "Is he serious? Is he trying to make a joke? I can't tell. I don't know what's going on." Meri also questioned his sincerity. "He's sobbing. He's saying it's the end of an era. And I'm thinking it didn't have to be this way," she told the cameras. She later added, "I'm floored by. I don't know what to do with this." Kody, meanwhile, told the cameras that after his splits from Kody and Janelle, parting ways with Meri felt like the final nail in the coffin of our dream as a polygamist family. Kody ended his visit with another hug, telling Meri, "This is the end of an era and now we have permission to move on." Sister Wives star Kody Brown has done his fair share of blaming since 3 wives left him, but maybe he's changing his mind, as he's decided to give 2 exes. Janelle and Meri, bigger shares of the Brown family's Coyote Pass land. In fact, it seems like Kody's awakened to the fact that he really hurt these women, even if he didn't mean to. Now, Kody is playing the gentleman, and it may not be a PR move. It could come straight from the heart. His newly graceful manners look so good on him. In the past, Kody was often irritable and suspicious. Now, he seems to be opening his heart. Life is short, and it shouldn't be spent shaming wives that he didn't love as much as Robin Brown. There is so much more to being alive. By granting Janelle and Meri larger shares of Coyote Pass, he's extending an olive branch. Kody has blamed and shamed. Kody delivered a stinging insult to Meri, which he softened with the word favorite, sort of like sugarcoating a jagged little pill. He said, "You ought to know that Kody has been as bitter as Alanis Morissette was in that famous breakup song." However, people change. He's not here to remind Meri and Janelle how they've failed him anymore. Back in his angrier days, he would say almost anything. Maybe he regrets the words he uttered in anger. Most people do. While his comment seemed somewhat light-hearted, that barb probably really stung. No woman wants to hear this, and you better believe he knows that. In fact, the double-edged sword nature of the diss shown above actually makes it worse. There's the usage of favorite to throw Meri off balance, while she really mulls over the deeper meaning, which is that he's so glad it's over. Janelle didn't escape Kody's wrath. Above, Janelle's getting out of Dodge, leaving Flagstaff, Arizona for a brand new life in North Carolina, as seen in the Instagram post above. She plans to build a home there, one that's just for her, designed to fit her preferences as a strong single woman who's come so far in her life. This is something that Janelle richly deserves. Janelle's a salt-of-the-earth woman who loves the simple life, the blue sky, the lush trees, the fragrant flowers, hugs and good meals and laughter. She's a Taurus to the core. That's why I found it so jarring when Kody called her the Teflon Queen. Yes, he was angry. Everyone gets mad sometimes. He was saying that she doesn't take accountability for all that she's done wrong, but maybe, just maybe, she thinks that he's done so much worse. He promised her a rose garden. And what did she get? Loneliness. He says they have a spiritual connection, but it seems like Janelle's been on a journey of self-discovery since she left him. She's finding herself, and so open about her life. I'm not sure why Kody thinks she's shady enough to shirk responsibility for her actions. It seemed like she did a lot for him until the pandemic hit. Then, she was cut adrift and it obviously wasn't easy for her. Janelle's felt the weight of the world on her shoulders. In my opinion, she's a good-hearted person, and it's terrible that she and Kody lost their wonderful son, Garrison Brown. The gravity of this awful event is hard to put into words. Now that she's learning to go it alone, she's soaring, and finding a new purpose. Maybe Kody's starting to understand that these are good women who wanted a husband who loved them. The fact that he was so consumed with Robin was really the biggest issue in the family. If he sees them as they really are, sweet females who wanted more from a man, they don't seem like villains. It's possible that he now sees them clearly, rather than through a glass darkly. To watch Kody bloom through consideration for the women who loved him so much for so long is inspiring. When I found out that Kody was redividing the Coyote Pass land, I felt so happy. It seemed so fair and right. At this stage, I'm really rooting for him. He is clearly trying to do something new and different, something that's good for the women he shares children with. Kody's on a peaceful path. Kody's motivations don't matter as much as his actions. What we do means a lot more than what we say.
Leon Brown hasn't returned to Sister Wives in years and is unlikely ever to do so. They were originally named Mariah Brown by their parents, Kody and Meri Brown. Leon was born on July 29, 1995, around the same time as their siblings, including their sister, Aspen Brown, and their brother, Logan Brown. Leon grew up in their father's polygamous household, surrounded by four mothers, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robin Brown, and many other siblings. They made occasional appearances on different seasons of Sister Wives for 10 years, from 2010 to 2020. While Leon remained an active member of the Brown family for many years, Their life changed in 2021. They publicly announced that they identified as non-binary and would use they/them pronouns from that point onward. Leon stopped appearing on Sister Wives around the same time they announced their new identity. They become more private about their life, sharing only brief moments on social media despite being inconsistent on social media. Leon managed to gain over 271,000 followers on Instagram, showing that they are one of the most popular cast members of the show. Leon hasn't been on Sister Wives in years. Leon made their reality TV debut alongside other family members in 2010 and remained part of the show for almost a decade before quitting appearing on TV completely. Leon last appeared in Sister Wives in 2020, where viewers saw them discuss their wedding plans with their soulmate, Audrey. Leon and Audrey got engaged while attending the Women's March in 2019, followed by tying the knot in 2022 and taking their relationship to the next level by moving to Denver, Colorado. Leon's move to Denver may be a major reason they stopped appearing on the show after 2020. Leon hasn't appeared on TV in almost 5 years. As a result, there is a discussion on social media about their next appearance. One Reddit thread reveals fans discussing reasons why Leon stopped appearing on the show. One Redditor wrote, "I don't think Leon's transitioning will be a storyline on the show," implying that Leon's transition journey may be a reason they stopped appearing on TV. Another Redditor commented, "Many of the kids want privacy and not be on camera," suggesting that Leon may have quit the show to live a more private life. Leon and Meri still have a friendly relationship. Over the months, Meri has discussed her relationship with Leon, sharing details about them. In a recent interview with People, Meri shared that she still communicates with Leon. She said, "We talk often," revealing that she still has a close bond with her child. Meri also shared that Leon and their partner are living a good life. She added, "They're doing well." Leon has a close connection with several Brown family members. Their Instagram feed suggests they have a good relationship with other Sister Wives, including Christine and Janelle. They also have a close bond with their siblings, such as Hunter, Gabe, Isabel, Logan, Savannah Brown, and others. The only family members Leon doesn't appear to be close to are Kody and his only remaining wife, Robin. Kody wasn't very supportive when Leon embraced their new identity. As a result, Leon may have cut ties with their father because of his past actions. Leon likes to control their narrative. Leon enjoys sharing content with their 270,000 followers on social media. Although they don't post frequently, their fans excitedly support them every time they share an update. In 2023, Leon posted a photo with their partner. They wrote, "Joy's music has gotten me through some of my darkest days," acknowledging that musician Joy Oladikan's music has helped them overcome their challenges. Leon enjoys sharing content with their 270,000 followers on social media. Although they don't post frequently, their fans excitedly support them every time they share an update. In 2023, Leon posted a photo with their partner. They wrote, "Joy's music has gotten me through some of my darkest days," acknowledging that musician Joy Oladikan's music has helped them overcome their challenges. Leon enjoys sharing their feelings on social media. As of April 2025, they have only made one post in many months. On December 31, 2024, Leon used their post to share some of their new and old pictures. They admitted, "This year broke me beyond words. Grief became the center of my world." Leon shared that they lost people that they never thought they would lose, likely referring to their sibling, Garrison Brown, who passed away in March 2024. It's unlikely Leon will appear in Sister Wives Season 19. Leon is unlikely to appear on Sister Wives again. They have not only distanced themselves from their father, Kody, but also from reality TV cameras. Leon is more focused on their future and cherishing their loved ones. It's understandable why they wouldn't want to return to Sister Wives, particularly since it is nearing its end. Rumors suggest that Sister Wives may one come to an end. Given that Leon's story isn't as dramatic as some of the other cast members, it seems unlikely that they would have much to contribute. Sister Wives follows the lives of Kody, Robin, Janelle, Meri, and Christine. Currently, these people reside in different regions, with Kody being in Flagstaff, Janelle in North Carolina, and Christine and Meri being in Utah since Leon stays in Denver. it wouldn't be feasible for them to join the family drama in future seasons. Leon could return to Sister Wives if the reunion is organized and each cast member is paid to make an appearance.